punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And away we go in Glendale. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
First down, play action. Campbell hauls it in. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. And the 26-yard line.
Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Browns first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Browns.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They go play action on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
First down 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. Hits him on the in route. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Ooh, option play on 2nd and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And they haven't gotten their legs under him on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. Real quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you can start to murmur and you might even hear a few birds.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A give left side for Hall. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and goal, Cleveland.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throw is caught. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. From the gun, it's Hall. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Looking now from the gun. And he will have the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-0 lead.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. He dodged the tackle. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working on first down. Lofts it deep right side. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets him around 6 there. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Now looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. The running back gets it on the draw. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards followed.
Throwing now on first down. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Back now, pressure coming. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a one-score game in the first half. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second. Takes the second down snap. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down. He has it on the QB sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A pickup of 17, and that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
And the Browns first down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has it at the 7. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cardinals and receiver Jordan Addison getting set for this next drive. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. New set of downs for them from the 31. First down, play action. Campbell hauls it in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Second down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Browns pick it up. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out ahead the Cardinals now on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. They'll come out throwing. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he still got it. And this one doesn't go far.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. New set of downs from the 37. First and 10, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. He's going to throw this one. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
They'll start this one out with ball. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. He's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry-up here. 2nd down, looking for options. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23.
Looking in the air here. That's caught in stride by Addison. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at 1st and goal. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. They'll throw it on 1st and goal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. They'll work against the blitz. Line of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
The Browns taking the field with barely any time left in this opening half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Working from his end zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Here's the backup. First throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Back to throw now. Catch made left side by Judy. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Six defensive backs out there. Cardinals going dime here, 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Completes this one to Gray. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. They break the huddle. It's second down now. They're throwing it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Setting up to throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. And he gets it away from his end zone. Through the middle. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Give now to the running back. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Throwing on second. Short pass brought in. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up third and short from the 37. He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36. Right up the gut. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Dropping back to throw. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up third down. Throwing from the gun here. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Katie York now on for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. York knocks it through, and that makes this a 3-score game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll throw it here on 1st. Escapes the defender. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Back now, pressure coming. And he's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Working now from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. The Cardinals ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Okay, and the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another carry for him. Continuing to move past the 45. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the well again. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Completed to his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down pass play coming. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Trey McBride, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. The Browns getting their offense out there. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Tries to convert with an option on third down. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force fourth down.
Kate, I think we're seeing the exact same thing. That look of exasperation on the coach's face. You can't afford to take a loss like that, especially on calls that normally work.
Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. The Cardinals and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw left side, complete. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Looking to throw. He's got McBride complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Throwing from the gun. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a fourth-quarter lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Browns losing by 4. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Looking to throw here. That's brought in by Jennings. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. Back to throw. It is caught left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. We'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Here he is to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, he's going for it again. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Pass play now. Now here he goes again. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too. Goal to go. They're passing. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Cade, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, the game could be on the line with that one.
And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They have the ball back, but that lead now cut down to a single point, Brock. They want to run out that clock if they can, but above all else, they got to take care of that football.
This is situational football at its best. You work and prepare for these moments, and as an offense, you've got to love this situation. You don't want to play so conservative and have what you just said in the back of your mind, can't turn it over, can't make a mistake. No, you want to flip that switch and say the ball's in our hand to go finish it.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.